So I had to go to the feed store today, so let's unload the horse feed. So we got Mere Magic today. We had to restock. So I stopped unloading horse feed for a second. I'm gonna go ahead and feed the horses since they're all in the barn and they're ready to eat. And I'll show you my feed routine. Obviously, I get the Country Acres horse feed. It is just 12% protein. I also put in Purina Outlast in their feed as well, so it has the gastric support in their feed as well. This is Julie B's scoop. It's just a half a scoop. Since she's 2 and she's not getting really worked with that much, not getting rode, she just gets a half a scoop and she looks great. Sweet girl. So Bambi, Quick, and Style all get a scoop, and then Bambi and Quick get the gastric support. When we get Style going on the pattern more, she will get the gastric support as well. Well, the Outlast. So I can't feed Bambi yet. I gotta get her all of her medicine. I gotta mix it all up. So obviously Bambi, this is not something, she's only getting this because of, since she had to go to the vet. This is just medicine. And I have to mix it up with water and put it in a syringe, and that way I make sure she gets it, because if not, she will not eat her food if she can smell this. It has a strong smell. It's got like an apple flavor smell. To me, it smells kind of good, but I promise she will not eat it. Okay, I put water in it. Now I'm going to mix it until it's all mixed up. Just takes just a second. And now I have this 60 cc. It's a big syringe. I'm going to pour it in the syringe. Let me mix it up a little bit more. I don't know if I mix it up all great. I still see some a little bit on the bottom. Okay. That should work. So the thing about mixing it like this is the medicine is so expensive, and I'm like, no, we have to make sure she's getting everything she needs to get. So I'm gonna go give it to her. I'll be right back. And she took it great. And now I know she got all of that medicine that she needed to get. So this is Bambi scoop, but I always like to make sure they're completely full, like that. So Bambi's also gonna get U-Guard pellets. And these are tasteless, so she will eat these in her food. I just mix it up well, and she doesn't even know it's in there. She eats it. She's also going to get Mere Magic. So this is the Mere Magic. This is the gastric support, which is Purina Outlast. And now that everything's in here, I'm going to mix it up really good. So another thing Bambi is also supposed to be getting since she came home from the vet is a probiotic. But I learned the hard way. I figured she would eat it because it is a pellet, and she wouldn't. So I have had to learn the hard way to soak the pellet and put it through a syringe to give it to her that way. It's very hard, very difficult. It takes like a little while for it to soak. It takes a little while for it to soak. So I'm going to give it to her after she eats because I feel bad. She's just waiting on her food while everybody else is eating. It does have a strong smell, so no wonder she wouldn't eat it. Okay, so it's in here, and I'm just going to go put some water in it and mix it up really well. Okay, I put water in it, And while it is soaking, I'm going to set it down, and then it's starting to sprinkle, so I'm going to hurry up and unload that horse feed. That way my car on the inside doesn't get wet. Let's go do that. Now, me and my sister are going to go next door to get hay because we don't have any more in our barn down here. So we always just go next door and go grab hay whenever we need it. Well, hang on. So now that I have the hay all unloaded, I'm gonna stir up this probiotic, and that way it will dissolve more. Thankfully, this just has to be given once a day because having to do this is kind of a pain, but I need her to get it. So it smells horrible and it looks horrible too, but she's gotta have it. So because this is a thick paste, or it's not a paste, but it's got pellets in it mixed with water, I have to use an old succeed tubes because it's got a bigger hole it goes through. So it works. I had to like figure out what I was gonna do yesterday, but this works. And I kind of need a funnel to get it to all go in, but I don't have it spilled in it yet. Okay. And then just put the thing back on. She's ready to go. Wow. Okay. It got thick. Dadgummit. It's still not gonna work. Quick. Nosy Rosie. This is really a pain in the butt, but she's gotta have it. We're willing to do what we gotta do. If I put it in her feed, she will not eat it. I've already tried that. She will not eat it. She's gonna be wet. Okay, rope. And squirt. Alright. So they still have hay out here from earlier because their feed is important, but hay, good quality hay like this, is very important for horses. So I try to give them hay as much as possible 24/7. I try to have it an option for them. So I'm constantly haying my horses. So it doesn't really matter what I feed them in the barn. It really matters about the high quality hay that we feed them. So we keep this bucket of fresh water in the barn, and I have to fill it up multiple times a day. So yes, they have a huge pond they can go out and drink whenever they want to, but I think it is very important for every horse to have a fresh bucket of water somewhere located around them. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will continue to post more content, and I hope you enjoyed it. So this is my feeding routine. And I just like to hay them all the time. In the mornings, midday, sometimes midday, 3 times. They always have hay in front of them. It's very important. So yes, I do feed them grain as well, but the hay and forage in front of them is most essential for them.